Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your boy. I'm your boy, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I can continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. If you are new to Captain Will, if you are new to the broadcast, if you are new to Captain Will's family, I want to say welcome. I want to say thank you for spending your time. Thank you for spending your, what day is it, Tuesday? Thank you for spending your Tuesday evening with your boy, Captain Will. We got to go today, y'all. I said we got a good one today, y'all. We are talking about another victory against South Dakota State. Another victory, another blowout win against another team. That's what we are celebrating. That's what we are celebrating today. So you already know the assignment. And the assignment is, after every Gamecock victory, it's a shot. Every Gamecock victory is a shot. You already know what the time it is. You already know I'm in the holiday season. It is time. I'm happy. Everything is great. We're going to talk about the game, but it's time to get your wine glass up. It's time to get your beer up. It's time to get your aquafina up. It's time to get your sweet tea up. It's time to get your grape juice, your ginger ale, whatever beverage of choice. And we are doing a shot for another victory and another blowout victory for the South Carolina Gamecock women's basketball program. Here we go. Cheers. Woo! Let's go. It's time to talk some basketball, y'all. It's time to talk some basketball. And I am the first one. I will fall on my sword. I will follow my sword when I'm wrong. I said in the pregame show that we will win by 80. That's what I said. Cap Will said we will win by 80. Well, we didn't win by 80. We won by 40. Okay? We won by 40. But I didn't. There's a few things that I didn't anticipate that would happen. First thing, I anticipate we're going to shoot what? 0 for 12? 0 for 12 from the three-point range. I didn't anticipate that. I didn't foresee that coming. I did not see us being that bad shooting for the game. I didn't see that. I really didn't. I didn't think it was possible. Then what we didn't have? You didn't have Tahina Pow, who's nursing that left ankle. We didn't have Tessa Johnson, who's nursing that right ankle with the boot on. We didn't have those two players. And it showed with the shooting. It showed. And then not only that, the first quarter was putrid. It was putrid. It wasn't good, y'all. It wasn't good. Not by Gamecock standards. We were just up by 4 points against a subpar school. Now South Dakota State is good in their conference. They are good in their conference. They're going to probably win their conference. But we're talking about South Carolina. We're talking about South Carolina. And our standards are not being up by 4 points against a mid-major team. That's just what it is. But we shot. The first quarter, we shot 29%. We shot 29% the first quarter. Horrible. 29%. And 29% and 0 for 5 from three-point line. It wasn't good at all, y'all. It wasn't good at all. And a few things that made me kind of like, I was surprised. I knew that Brooklyn Meyer was a pretty good player for them. League scorer, rebounder, all those good things, leading the league in blocks, But I always look at schedules. And I watched them play. I watched them play against UT Martin. I thought she was a decent player. But at times during the ball game last night, she was working Kamilla. She was doing some low post move. She was looking like I used to do back in the day. Back when I was like 4th, 5th grade, I used to do the low post now. You know what I'm saying? I would do all that stuff. That's what she was doing. So that surprised me. But at the end of the first quarter, we up by 4 points. Our shots not falling. And we're like, okay, I'm thinking like, because I'm watching the game from the press box, right? So I'm thinking, I'm thinking like, okay, second quarter, things going to start turning around. We're going to start playing our type of basketball, okay? Second quarter, we shot 41% from the field. It's 41% from the field. We were still 0 for 4 from three-point line. That was a running narrative. That was a running narrative right there. Shooting terrible from three-point line, but our offense improved a little bit, 41% from that 29%. Now, what kept South Dakota State in the ball game, the first quarter, they shot 43% from the field in the first quarter. Second quarter, they shot 25%. So, thusly, we was up 36-22 at halftime. Okay, so our defense started actually showing up, and our offense got incrementally better. You know what I'm saying? So, it going into the half, even though we're up by a margin lower than I thought, I was still thinking like, okay, we're going to turn this thing on. But the first half showed me, South Carolina, Captain Will, it showed me that we have some deficiencies on our team when we are not all the way complete, okay? We're still a great team because we still beat this team by 40, but we are still a work in progress. And you saw how it took some time. It took some time for the girls to learn how to work with Tina Pow out there. The Tina Pow message or factor is big for this basketball team. Raven said it herself in the press conference. She said that she missed Tahina. She said she relies on Tahina as well. So in ball games, in basketball games, and when we play better teams, we got North Carolina, we got Duke back to back, okay? Those two games back to back. Of course, we got Mississippi Valley State on Friday, but there is not a need for Tahina to rush her ankle or Tessa to rush her ankle. We need those girls back when we play tougher games, okay? When we got tougher competition. But it is tougher to run our style of offense without Tahina Pow and Tessa Johnson spreading the floor, okay? MiLaysia Fulwiley was off last night. Regardless of what the stats say, MiLaysia was off last night. She was off with a 3. She rushed some shot. For the game, MiLaysia was 5 for 16. 5 for 16. She had a few sensational plays. But she was also 0 for 4 by the three-point line. And she started getting hesitant shooting the 3 because it wasn't going in. Now, the first quarter, we was lighting it up, shoot, and wasn't nothing going in. So I think the girls kind of, I think in Dawn's words, she said it in the press conference, that the rim started getting smaller. It did. And the three-point shot was gone. It was gone. We saw some air balls. We saw some ill-advised shots. It was a lot of stuff that we saw that we normally don't see in the first few games for the South Carolina basketball team. Now, with that being said, I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. We're still going to beat the brakes off everybody. I'm not worried. Don't get it twisted. Captain Will is still in the corner with the Gamecocks now, but there are some points that we got to make. I'm going to keep it real with you. Gamecocks my team, but I'm going to keep it real. So, also, free throw shooting was terrible. Free throw shooting was terrible in this basketball game. For the game, we were 56% from the free throw line. 56% from the free throw line. That's terrible. That's bad. And if it wasn't for Kamilla Cardoso being 7 for 8 from the free throw line, our stats would have been completely worse. Go through. Chloe was 1 for 4. Fulwiley was 1 for 1. Bree was 1 for 2. Raven 0 for 1. Ashley Watkins 0 for 2. You know what I'm saying? So we get to the free throw line, we got to start converting now. Some of those free throw misses, we got the rebounds and we put them back up. So going forward, I'm going to run a little stat check of seeing how many offensive rebounds we get after missing free throws, but we got to hit free throws. Free throws win games. Free throws win games, like free throws win games. That's what it does. Now, take a swig of Pinot. The second half came out, and it looked more like our basketball team. It was just a game where it seemed like it took a while for it to get going. It's like just the energy. It looked a little lethargic, in the first half. Second half came in and it started balling. It was balling. Third quarter, we scored 21 points. They scored 6. Brain drain, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. You know we rocking with the best. So 21 to 10 that second quarter, 21 to 6 in the fourth quarter. We were shooting 52% in the fourth quarter and 60% in the third quarter. So our inside game, Kamilla was dominant where she got the ball and close to the basket and things of that nature. Even hit a mid-range jumper, you know. But I just think we left a lot of shots to be desired last night. I really do. I think that we knew we were bigger, we were faster, we was better. But it was just, you know, it's just one of those days. Just one of those days at the office. And one of those days in the office, you still win by 40. Who does that? Who does that? I was texting my wife, who was up by 25. I said, how we playing average and still up by 25 points? How many teams can do that? Like, we went by 40 and hit 0 3-pointers. We were 0 for 12 from the 3-point line and still won by 40. That is like unbelievable. That is unbelievable. They tried to slow it down and they slowed it down. We still got a transition and did our thing, but like, come on, you know what I'm saying? So I tell you this right here. When we go to the big games, this team needs to stay healthy. This team needs to be healthy. It has to be healthy. Tahini got to be there. Ted's got to be there. Our guard rotation is amazing. Our guard rotation is amazing when they're all there. We all there because you can't defend it. You can't defend it. But you had and Raven is a point guard extraordinaire. But last night, Raven was the scorer. We was in scoring mode. Raven was in scoring mode last night and was very good. 9 for 13 from the field, 18 points. You know what I'm saying? Still had had 5 assists? 6 assists and 5 steals. She was still balling, doing her thing. Darnell, appreciate you. But we have to recognize that that's not what Raven is there to do. I said before the game, Raven gonna get 20 assists because I thought that some of these jumpers that we were shooting, she was gonna get those easy assists. You know what I'm saying? So we would have hit some of these jumpers. Those assists would have ended up being easy. But you know, we got out of transition. We finished some baskets easy, and the numbers went up. Shout out to Raven. Shout out to Kamilla. I think that she has to improve her defense. I think Ashlyn Watkins is our best defender on this basketball team. Ashlyn Watkins can guard. You got a whole lot of people saying guard 1 to 5. Ashlyn Watkins can guard 1 to 5. She's our best defender. She said in the pregame show, in the post-conference thing, she said that she thinks that nobody can score against her. That's her mentality. That's her mentality, that nobody can score against. She has that thing. And I love it. You know, so, and let's go through it. So, Chloe did something. You know, she got that foul. That foul when she gave that right shoulder, right forearm back there. I'm like, damn, Chloe. So Chloe played 19 minutes. Chloe played like Chloe, 5 points, 9 rebounds. Chloe is so freaking tough. She's so freaking tough down there. Sometimes it's flailing. Sometimes she's in there scrapping it up. But Chloe can fight with me any day of the week. That's how she bring it. But our shooting last night, she shot an air ball 3, but she made some tough baskets down low. She finished 2 for 7 from the field. We have to improve that. Chloe knows that she has to improve, but everybody was, a lot of the team was off last night. So, but she still ended up with 9 rebounds, 5 points. I mean, come on, 9 rebounds, 19 minutes. That's pretty good. That's pretty good right there. That's pretty good. I'm just letting you know that is pretty good right there. And then Kamilla played 32 minutes, had 23 points, 10 rebounds, had 6 block shots. 6 block shots. She was balling. On the offensive end. I just think it was some lapses on the defensive end. And y'all already know. I love some Kamilla Cardoso. I think it was some lapses on the defensive end. I think the little girl, actually, I shouldn't say the little girl. I think that girl, Brooklyn Meyer, was taking her sometimes. I think y'all watch the game. Y'all, hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Y'all just correct me. Just correct me. But I think that she, on offense, when she got the ball down low, there was nothing they can do. It was nothing like they do. And until we play a team like UCLA or Stanford, there is absolutely nothing that a team can do against South Carolina when Kamilla gets the ball down low. It's nothing. It's nothing. So that's what it is. That's what it is. Let's go through some of these comments, y'all. Let's go through some of these comments. And feel free. Y'all chat it up. Feel free. You know how we do. Yep, Mississippi Valley State. This is from Dimitri Glenn. Isn't Mississippi Valley State up next? Yep, they are up next on Friday. It's a 1 o'clock game. So if everybody going to that 1 o'clock game, I know everybody gonna have that itis from Turkey Day. And in my mind, I don't eat no turkey. It's fried chicken and ham and hog maws. And my wife right now, she cooking some chitlins, so it's smelling like straight. It stank up in this joint. So all this stuff, and you know it's so funny about the chitlins, right? My wife, I'm from the country. I'm from the country, South Carolina. My wife from Colorado Springs. They ain't country out there. They ain't no country. That's Midwest. I don't know what it is out there. Talking about cooking some chitlins. You're not cooking no chitlins. No chicken. I'm talking about one stoplight. I'm talking about shacks and dirt roads. That's some chitlins. When you go out there, go ahead and kill the hog. That's what I'm talking about. You kill the hog and you do the rest. But she's doing her thing. She's doing her thing. I'm sure gonna eat it though. I'm sure gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it. Yeah. I mean, South Dakota State played us well. Donovan, you're right. I knew we played them last year. They were gonna make it easy. They're very well coached. I sat in the press conference for their coach, and very well coached. And they're gonna do some damage. They're gonna be some teams they shouldn't beat. You know what I'm saying? They're very well coached. Now, last year, I mean, we beat them by 40. So, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They want to make it easy. You're right. Ren Erickson. Yeah. I mean, they are a good mid-major team. They are. But if our shooting was on last night, we would have won by 60 easily. But our shooting was off. Now, we won't have many shooting nights like this. We will not have many shooting nights like this. But we had one last night. We did. And, result still ended up being, at the end of the day, South Dakota only scored 38 points. We scored 78. So bad shooting night, and we still won by 40, Yeah, Donovan, you're right. I knew it was tough when they beat Southern Cal. Yeah, you better put Southern Cal. I don't know USD. It was only you on USC. In the first round of the NCAA tournament last year. Yeah. They were shocked. Their style of play will shock some teams. They will. They really will. Byron Keith, appreciate you, bud. Appreciate you. Thank you. Country Notary, what's up? So South Dakota State beat several good teams last year. This year's team is not as good. They got four. The starting point. I think the starting point guard is out. They got some injuries. Plus, the commentator said that two of the yes, you're right. Two of the normal starters were out. We didn't shoot well yesterday. So yeah. I mean, we give them. I mean, they're going to be a good team. They're going to be a good team, but we didn't play well. We didn't play well. And the team that played last night. If we were playing, say that team showed up against North Carolina. That team that we played, the product that South Carolina put out last night against North Carolina, we'll probably win by maybe 15 points. That was the product that we put on the field, on the court last night. That was the product. So we have to play better. The girls know that, but at the end of the day, won by 40, and the defense stepped up. Again, they only scored 38 points. Rob B, Pow is very important for this team. Bree Hall is not a good shooter like Pow. You are correct. Pow is shooting 58% from three. She is dynamic at the free throw line. She is a point guard. Bree Hall, I think, is shooting 30% from the. I think it's 31%, 32% from the field, and around the same amount at the 3-point line. She is not. There aren't many people in the country can shoot as good as Tina Pow. Let's just keep it real. Bree Hall plays really good defense. She scores in spurts. She's efficient. She has to improve her shooting. Last night, Bree Hall was 2 for 9 in 25 minutes of play. And she was 0 for 3 from 3-point line. Those stats got to come up, especially when you have a player, because Tahina Pow is averaging 14 points a game. 14 points a game. So when you're not having that production of 14 points, somebody got to step in and grab those points. Last night, Raven grabbed those points. She took hold of those points. Last night, Kamilla Cardoso took a hold of those points. So when somebody's out, somebody got to step up. So I expect Bree Hall to work it in. I expect her to. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, country notary. You're right. We reverted to traditional basketball and still won by 40 without subs in the whole game. Yeah, that's true. That is true. We did. That is so true. We changed it up. And from what I heard, it was some choice words that was said during halftime. And the girls came out in the second half with a different type of energy. And they was like, okay, this is Carolina basketball, and it's going to turn this thing up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happens. Yeah, B. Harris, you're right. It takes time. It takes time to gel. What we saw in the first 3 games was sensational play. Sensational play. They were playing on all cylinders. And it surprised Dawn Staley. She's like, we don't practice like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to take time. It's going to take time. And we are just in game 4. You know what I'm saying? Game 4. And it's just going to take time. And as we see the growth of these players and they continue to gel, greatness is just ahead of them. James Jones said this team needs to practice 300 free throws and 500 extra 3 points to make it around the arc. They need to implement some conditioning into the free throws and make it like a game. Thank goodness Tessa signed. Well, as far as the 3-point shooting, I think it was just an off night because we have been shooting the lights off, shooting the cover off, shooting the I don't know what else, shooting everything off at the 3-point line. But Tessa shooting 58% hurt last night. Her missing the game hurt. Tina Pop shooting 58% hurt. Tessa Johnson shoot 40% from the 3. That hurts. But also, MiLaysia was off. She was off. If she was on last night from the range that she shoots, those numbers been a little different. Brain drain, appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, of course, they'll be fine. Yeah. James Jones. Oh, this is the question. This is the statement, because I've heard this before. Fagan might need to transfer next year to get some playing time. What y'all think about that? What do y'all think about Sanaya Fagan possibly transferring when the season is over to get playing time? What do y'all think about that? Last night, Sanaya Fagan had 15 minutes. She had 6 points and 6 rebounds last night's game. She's coming off the bench. She's not the first person off the bench. The first person off the bench in our regular rotation is MiLaysia Fulwiley and Ashton Watkins, okay? And then she comes in after that. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. Joyce Edwards is coming. She will be arriving next year. The number 2 ranked player in the country, plays the same position, okay? Number 2 ranked player in the country from Camden, South Carolina, ultra athletic. She's the number 2 for a reason. We still going to have, if Sanaya comes back, when Sanaya comes back. So you're talking about Sanaya Fagan, who's a senior. You're talking about Ashton Watkins, who we know is going to ball, who I think is going to be the center next year. She's going to be a junior. All right. You're going to have Adele Tack. Adele Tack, who's going to be a freshman, 26th ranked player in the country, a freshman. You have Joyce Edwards, number 2 ranked player, 6'3", 6'2.5". Coming in too. So it's gonna, and then you throw in Sanaya Jaw. You got Sakima Walker at 6'5", who has a Kobe year, who I expect to come back as well. So you're gonna have a log jam of minutes, and maybe she wants to transfer to get more minutes, showcase her skills for the W on another team. We don't know. I don't know. What I do know is we are very talented next year. We will be very talented next year in the post. So because you're talking about Adele, 5-star, Sanaya, 5-star, Joyce, 5-star, Sanaya Job, 4-star. I mean, Chloe, 5-star. It's so many players. You know what I'm saying? There's only so many minutes. That's what I'm saying right now. So even though she got 15 minutes a game, 15 minutes in the ball game last night, is that enough? I hope tonight, it sounds kind of crazy. We actually talking about this on November the 21st. you know what I'm saying, about her possibly transferring. That's just some rumors. That's some things like that. Obviously, that's just some Twitter talks and some and just Captain Will fans talk. You know what I'm saying? Sanaya, I want Sanaya to stay here. She is a baller. She's a baller, and I love her game. That's what it is. That's what it is. She's so freaking talented. She's so freaking talented. So I would hope that Sanaya Fagan stays. Okay. Jonathan Quinn, appreciate you. Congrats, brother. Oh, I'm gonna read the whole thing. Congrats, guys, with all the success. Thank you. Do you think the lineup should change? No, I don't think the lineup should change at all. Oh, nah, man. I don't think it should change. I think that what we started with, I mean, obviously it changed because of the injuries, you know what I mean? But when we played it changes the trajectory of our lineup, because now you're starting Fulwiley and you're starting Raven and Bree. So we started 3-guard lineup, okay? We started 3-guard lineup. Bree, ladies and gentlemen, Bree Hall is a guard. She is a guard, okay? We started 3-guard lineup. What happens is with Fulwiley and Raven in the ball game at the same time, you have, because Fulwiley is a point guard, but she's really a shooting guard, okay? Fulwiley wants to shoot the ball, all right? So when you have Raven and you have Tahina, you have 2 point guards leading the show. Then, like in the rotations with Clemson and Maryland and Notre Dame, so you starting Raven and Tahina, and then you got Fulwiley coming off the bench and come in to get that green light to shoot it and do her thing, do all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little different. She doesn't have the point guard responsibilities of leading the basketball team. There were times last night where she was the lead guard when Raven's on the bench. She has to grow into that. She's still learning Dawn's offense. She's still learning how to play the game of basketball at the college level. With her being sensational, doing some crazy stuff last night, still. You know what I'm saying? So I think when we play Mississippi Valley State, the lineup will stay the same. I really do. I think you're gonna have Raven, you're gonna have Fulwiley, and then you're gonna have Bree, and then you're gonna have Chloe, and then you're gonna have Kamilla. And Mississippi Valley State is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They are where they are. They are where they are. They're HBCU, and they play in all these top teams. It's gonna help their athletic budget. It's after Thanksgiving. They're gonna play at Colonial Life Arena. It's gonna be lit. It's on a Friday afternoon after Thanksgiving. You're going to see them taking pictures in front of Asia. All those things going to occur. We just got to continue the continuity with this basketball team, continue the continuity with these girls getting used to playing with each other. And then when Tahina comes back, when Tessa comes back, all things are forgiven. All things are forgiven. Okay? James Jones, Chloe needs to play more and score when she is 2 feet in the paint. Yeah. But Chloe is a freshman too, regardless of what the media guy says. Chloe's a freshman. She has not been on campus a year yet, okay? It's November the 21st, okay? She will be a sophomore when it comes January. In my eyes, regardless of what the media says, she is still a freshman, learning. And she plays hard as hell. I'm just letting you know. You're right, Loki. You're right. Darnell, appreciate you, fam. Your statement is when Pow's in the line, we are more fluid offense. Teams can't double team down because of a shooting. Full wild line. Yes, everything you said is true. Every single thing you said is true. We are more fluid because we got 2 top-level point guards playing at the same time. We have 2 top-level point guards playing at the same time. No other team in the country can say that. No other team can say that they have 2 top-level point guards playing at the same time. And then when Raven goes out, Pow stays in. When Pow goes out, Raven stays in. So we always having that top-level extension of Dawn Staley in the game at all times. All times. So you can't foul Kamilla hard. You can't. So opens for Kamilla, opens for Ashlyn. Ashlyn is a straight-up beast down low. It just gives them room. You know. Ashlyn played 18 minutes. Was early foul trouble, but still had 3 block shots, 8 points, 5 rebounds. Okay. Now, I would not be opposed I would not be opposed of having Ashton Watkins in the starting lineup. Although I like the combination of Fulwiley and Watkins coming in the first group to dominate the bench. It is what it is. I'm just saying. Watkins is my future center next year, and you're gonna have a combination of Ashton Watkins, Dale Tack, Sakima Walker next year. That's gonna be straight up bonkers. Yeah, B. Harris. Chloe Stocks from the elbows buckets. Chloe has a nice shot, man. She just needs to shoot it. She can hit it. She can hit it, and I just like her toughness, man. I like her toughness. I really do. I do. I love these comments. I do. Y'all. I agree. Ashley's the best defender. Sanaya's second. Sanaya be putting in that work on defense. She be putting in that work. She need to go do the old school Duke way and slap the doggone floor. That girl be ready. She be ready. Now, you're gonna have the goods and the bad with Sanaya Johnson. She plays so doggone hard. You gotta have the good and the bad. So the goods, she plays hard defense. She runs the floor hard. Seems like she don't get tired. And some of the bads, when she blew that layup. She hit a layup on the other side, but you know what I'm saying? Is she a freshman? She plays hard. I would never, ever, ever deter somebody who's working hard. And she's working hard. She demands the ball. She's always calling for the ball, and she runs hard regardless if she's going to get the ball. That's what I love with Sanaya Johnson. She works hard on both ends. And I think her being 40th ranked in the country in the 2023 class, we're gonna see over these next 4 years, we're gonna see some greatness from Sanaya Johnson. Trust me. Malik Raheem, when you win by 40 and it feels like a loss, you are on the path to success. Yes, it felt like it's weird when you expect so much out of this basketball team, even though going into the season, I knew that there were going to be some games that we could potentially lose because even though I know the talent, I knew the talent would take time to gel and get together and be a team together. I knew that was going to take some time. But when we shot out the gates, the first 3 games, like, whoa, this right here is something special, right? So, but at the end of the day, that game last night, who leaves a game feeling unfulfilled after winning by 40 points? Gamecock fans. That's how we left. We felt unfulfilled. We felt like it should have been more. We are so we're spoiled. We are spoiled as Gamecock fans. We are spoiled. But I love it. We expect so much from these girls, and we expect to dominate every game. Because in the future, when the games are close, I think games like this where you got a little adversity, not as much adversity, there's a little adversity will help us when we play the UConns and we play the LSU. I don't know about LSU, but we play UConn and we play Utah, things like that. When you got a little adversity and we got to actually dig a little deep, I think it'll pay off, I already talked about Raven, 29 minutes, 18 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 turnover, 5 steals. Last week, Raven was the SEC Player of the Week. Okay? Numbers are sensational. All right, so I expect the same on Friday. I expect her to ball out. If Tahina doesn't play, if Tessa doesn't play, I don't expect Tessa to play on Friday. I expect Raven to do pretty much the same. I really do. She's been balling out this year. She's been balling out. These first 4 games, she's been balling out. And I wasn't expecting anything different. Yeah, you're right. James Jones, you're right. Yeah, we missed some layups. We did miss some layups and free throws. I mean, we had a bad shooting, open threes, but the first 3 games we were shooting close to 50% from the free 3-point line. We had a bad game. It's shooting. It all balanced out. Okay, we had a bad game. We have a bad shooting game on Friday. Then we had this conversation, again. You know what I'm saying? So we just had a bad game shooting 3. Had a bad game. I think they shoot. I don't see Fulwiley shooting 0 for 4. at the three-point line on Friday. I don't see it. I think the rim going to be big. I think she's going to ball out. I think there's a little pressure starting. First game starting, and also her first game starting, and she playing at home. I think there's a little pressure. I think she wants to entertain the crowd a lot. I do. So I think she'll be fine. I think Bree Hall should be 0 for 3. I don't think she's gonna be 0 for 3 again. I mean, I'm just saying. I think that I don't think this conversation is. We are a really good 3-point shooting team. We just had a bad night. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Darnell Baylor, appreciate you. I appreciate you. I like that rotation. I like what you said, country notary. I like that rotation. I do. Yeah, B. Harris. Your statement, absolutely, Captain Will. Chloe is a staple player. Cardoso got cooked a few times, backed her down, gave her unexpected back. So I was shocked too. I was surprised when that girl, I think she's maybe 6 foot, 6'1", backed her in. I was like, what? And then gave her that little body, and Chloe and Kamilla backed off from her. The girl got some space and she scored. I was surprised with that. It would have never happened with Watkins. I know that for sure. She would have ran into a brick wall with Watkins, So I was shocked by that with Kamilla. I wish Kamilla would have gave her a little fire. You know what I'm saying? Gave her a little fire. Gave her a little. I'm gonna feel them right here. Gave her a little fire. B. Harris, you my man. Yeah, Banner, we so stacked at 4. We are so freaking stacked at 4. We are, for the next 4 years, 5 years, we so stacked at the 4 position. It's insane. There's so much talent at the 4 position. And not only is it talent at the 4 position, there is so much athleticism at the 4 position. So you got players like Ashlyn Watkins, a Sanaya Ja who can guard multiple positions on the floor. You got Chloe who could do a little bit of everything. Okay. You got Kamilla. You got Sakima coming out the bench. Who comes out the bench with a 6'5" player? Who comes out the bench with a 6'5" player? South Carolina does. And then next year add Adele Tack and Joyce Edwards to this? Bro, you talking about elite talent. Elite talent at the post position. To go along with the guards, the dominant superstar guards that we have. And I say superstar guards because you talk about Tahina and Raven and Bree is a really good player. You got Fulwiley coming off the bench who's going to be a superstar. And then next year, you're talking about adding Maddie McDaniel, who's a 5-star recruit, 12th in the country, another 5'6" point guard who can put in work, who is a scoring point guard, who can get to the rim almost at will. That is what we coming in with Maddie McDaniel. I know Joyce is getting a lot of pub. I know Adele Tack is getting a lot of pub. Y'all do not forget, just because Maddie decided to commit mad early. Maddie is a baller. Maddie McDaniel is a baller. And she is what the South Carolina Gamecocks, I'm gonna give you an example. Maddie McDaniel, her game is similar. Her game is similar to Zaya Cook. I'm gonna keep it real. Her game is similar to Zaya Cook. Cook is a little bit bigger. She's a little bit bigger. But Maddie can do a lot with that basketball. You're gonna have a backcourt. When Raven decides to go to the W, you're gonna have a backcourt of Maddie McDaniel and MiLaysia Fulwiley. And it's gonna be straight buckets. Don't forget that. Don't lose sight of that. She's sometimes that lost person because she committed so early. She is a straight up baller. We just getting better and better and better. I saw this thing from ESPN that said that we right now the second ranked recruiting class. I mean, and they got Southern Cal being the number 1 ranked recruiting class, even though, and I know why they're saying that. I know why they're saying that because Southern Cal got like 5 players that in this recruiting class, so by volume, but if you go by the straight up talent, we got the best recruiting class, fam. We got the best recruiting class. So if I remember correctly, Southern Cal got 1 player in the top 10. You know what I'm saying? We got 2 players in the top 15, and then we got player in 26 who I think will be top 20, top 15 when this thing is all said and done. I mean, I'm just saying, the number one ranked recruiting class resides in the University of South Carolina Gamecocks. That's what it is. What's up, my guy? Mike Jink, what's good? What's good? Yes, Pow will be okay. She rolled her ankle. If you rewatch the game, she rolled her ankle. I want to say around the 3-minute mark, around the 3-minute mark in the second quarter. She rolled her ankle a little bit on defense, and she came back down on the offensive end and hit a 3. Played the rest of the second quarter, balled out, did her thing, and she came in a little bit in the third quarter, and that was it. Then she came out the game, and that was it. She rolled her ankle. She'll be fine. She's a baller. She hates that she's missing this time. She's gonna be really good. I ain't gonna say she is really good. She is really good, and she is so freaking dominant. So dominant. That's a good point. Yeah, my observation is they must put the ball on the floor more and take to the basket, even if they are playing off you, and don't forget the mid-range. Yeah, I would agree on that. They were playing off of them last night some. And it worked to a certain degree. It did. But this team is different. This team is different, y'all. It is different. All right, Luther. I have to keep it real. This is what I am not a homer. I wave the flag of South Carolina every single day. I do. That's what I do. But I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna just sugarcoat nothing. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. I think it's my duty. It's my duty to be honest and open with my opinions, but also to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna come on and say, "Oh, we gotta blow everybody. We're gonna do all of it," if we don't show that. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't play as well as I thought. We didn't play I don't think we played to our capabilities. And if you ask the girls, I don't think they believe that as well. You know what I'm saying? That they played to the capabilities and they had an off game and things like that nature. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Frank Wright, why did you ask Don about the Martin episode? Fam, I'm gonna tell you right now. I am going to tell y'all the real deal right now in the press conference. This is the real deal. Okay. So I don't know how many of y'all been in a press conference. It's like this right here. So first the girls come in. So whoever came in for the girls and whoever is the lead, whoever Don wants to go in front of the press for the ladies, they go first. All right. Well, the visiting team goes first, but then 2 of our girls come in, and you have the option. There's one person who's directing all the questions. Somebody directing all the questions, and it's like, okay, you raise your hand, you might get called. You raise your hand, but it's also like I'm the new person in the room. All right. So those established people who are in there every game and been doing this for a long time, they get their question. Okay, your name. I'm like this right here. Give me the mic. So I can ask the question. Give me the mic. That's how it is. The whole time. Like, come on, somebody call me. And so I was able to ask a question and for the girls, Ashton Watkins, right? So when it comes to Don comes in and it's really structured. It's really structured. You'd be like Paul, Sue, Becky, and I'm like, I ain't got a chance. I mean, real talk. I have not had the chance yet to ask Dawn Staley a question. I have not had a chance. I will. If I get the opportunity, when I get the opportunity, it's like I got to put in work to get a question for Dawn Staley. It's really crazy. It really is crazy. But I'm trying. I'm trying to bring it to y'all, man. I am going to talk to Dawn Staley about Martin. I am. Because ain't nobody else going to ask about it. Except my crazy butt. So I don't work for nobody, so I ain't getting fired. So that is the answer. I have not had a chance. They did not give me the mic for a question with head coach Dawn Staley? Not yet. Yep. Mr. G, where you been, man? I ain't seen you. What's going on? I ain't seen you. Yeah, you right. She was some times that Brooklyn Meyer got her. You are absolutely right. She can ball. She got some really good low post moves. She can ball. She made some money last night. She made some money. She did. She made some money, and more power to her. More power to her. You know, at the end of the day, I mean, she was 9 for 21 against the number 1 ranked team in the country. She finished with 19 points, 10 rebounds. She made money. You know, so yeah, Watkins, defensive player. Watkins, when she starts, I mean, right now she's reading. I think I'm not check the stat, but I think she's still, first or second in the country in block shots. That means a lot, and it's coming off the bench. I'm just saying that means a lot. And she'll just block a ball. I mean, she blocks a ball. She straight volleyball the ball one time last night. It's like boom. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just a regular old block. It's a block. You know it's been blocked. So B. Harris, yeah. Bree had I'm so doggone torn with Bree in terms of starting and coming off the bench. She's worked, she's earned it. She gives that veteran presence, she gives that defense. Yeah. 2 for 9. Yeah. It's tough, man. It's tough. That's all I can say. It is tough. It's tough. Bando, what do you think was said during halftime? I think it was a lot of explicitives. That's what I think was said during halftime. I think it was old school, a lot of explicitives going down halftime. And I love it. I love it. Give them the work. I love it. I'm a military dude. That's how we talk. Speaking of which, on another note, one of my soldiers actually got promoted today. One of my old soldiers, young soldier, I guess old now, but back in 2007, 2008, when I was in Iraq, one of my NCOs was a go-to person for me, doing great things for the Army, made CW3 today, got promoted today at Fort Bragg, now called Fort Liberty. And I just want to say to CW3, Dante Steele, my guy, my dude who's grown up when you was a young E5, I salute you. I appreciate everything you're doing, and I'm just so proud. Just like a dad, just so proud. So that's a shout out to him. And here's a shot for Dante Steele, my young NCO from back in the day, 2007. 16 years later, still doing great things for the Army. Yeah, that's my guy. It's a lot of comments about Ashton Watkins being the 4. The combinations right now is working, y'all. It's working. Okay, let's not, don't get it. Don't forget the fact that she's playing starter minutes. Ashton's playing starter minutes. Even though she doesn't start the ball game, she is playing more minutes than Chloe. Even though when Chloe starts the first quarter, starts the third quarter, Ashton Watkins, although in this game right here, Chloe played a little bit more because Watkins got a little early foul trouble. She is our starting power forward. Okay, it sounds weird, even though she don't start the game. It sounds weird, but she is our starting power forward. It is because she plays starters minutes. So would I like her to start the game? Yeah, I guess. But Chloe's doing well. She does well starting the game. She's physical, even though she doesn't look like she's physical. Chloe be giving that business. Down low. Y'all just watch it. Y'all watch the game. Watch the game and just watch Chloe down low. She be giving that business. She don't be taking no mess. She ain't as big as Fagan, but she be giving that business. I ain't gonna lie. She be doing it now. In terms of, I'm just reading the comment in terms of talking about Cardoso's size for the W. She is. She's 6'7". She is 6'7". She's 6'7". So with her being 6'7", she's just gonna bring it. Now, her dominance is apparent in every game that we play because you have to game plan for Kamilla Cardoso. You have to. You have to. You have to game plan for Kamilla Cardoso, regardless she playing well or not playing well. Last night, she didn't play as well defensively. Offensively, she was 8 for 12 in the field, 23 points, 10 rebounds, 6 block shots. It is what it is. Those are dominant numbers. Now, at times you look like, okay, she should have had 50. That's how sometimes I feel with Kamilla Cardoso. She should have 50 points. But she plays the way she plays, and that's what she is. The way she plays is gonna get her to the W. Okay, that is, and I'm glad she's on our team. I'm glad we have this dominant force down low that we can count on, who hit free throws. Do not forget that. This 6'7" beast can hit free throws as well. Okay, so don't forget about that. So Kamilla Cardoso is ours. Some of these comments are funny. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. Kamilla, do you think Sakima will get some depth minutes this year? That's pretty much all she's gonna give. She's gonna get depth minutes. She's gonna play, in spurts when there's blood. Sakima is the last person off the bench. We played 11 last night. We played 9. Okay, so Sakima will get time, but she would be down the totem pole in terms of minutes. That is what it is. We've lamented about how much talent we have in the post position. There's layers to it. Okay. Right now, Sakima Walker is the last layer. And we're talking about a 4-star recruit who's our senior year is the last layer on this basketball team. That tells you how much talent this basketball team has. You know what I'm saying? So that is what it is. That's how it is. James Jones, you are stuck on Breezy coming off the bench. You really are. You are stuck on Breezy coming off the bench. Okay. We know how you feel. We know how you feel. Yeah. I don't believe, still we're talking about this whole thing of transferring things. I don't think Sanaya is going to transfer. I think Sanaya is a Gamecock for life. I think she's a Gamecock for life, and I think she will come back next year and continue to work into the roles that she is. You know what I'm saying? She's still playing well. Sanaya's playing well. Not like she ain't playing. Sanaya's getting time. Sanaya is getting time. We can go through her actual season stats. Let's do that. We're gonna go to Sanaya Fagan since that is a point of contention. We'll say contention of Sanaya Fagan's season stats. So Sanaya Fagan's averaging 8.6 rebounds. She's averaging 16 minutes a game, 50% from the field, 50% from the free throw line. She's playing decent. She's averaging 8 points and 6 rebounds off the bench with 15 minutes of play. Okay? It is what it is. It is what it is. 8 points and 6 rebounds ain't bad, y'all. That ain't bad for a basketball team coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? So Sanaya Fagan is getting work. She's getting work. She is getting work. And I don't see her transferring. No, she is so, yes, you're right. For all the comments, I'm just summing it up. She is so freaking talented offensively. She is. There were times during the Clemson game she played 3. She played in the 3 position because she can play the 3 position. You know what I'm saying? So if we decide to go big, if there's a lineup that says, hey, Don just say, yo, I'm just going big. I'm having Kamilla. I'm going to have Sakima. I'm going to have Sanaya. I'm going to have Sanaya all at the same time. We can do that. You know what I'm saying? So, be Harrison with you. No hate on Cardoso. Cardoso is our most dominant player on the basketball team. And our team would be much different if Cardoso was not on this basketball team. Okay? So she is dominant. She is dominant and she is balling. She's balling. She has her hiccups just like every player. Ain't no player on this team perfect. We can nitpick about every player on this team. Every single player on this team. We can say this, that, and third, blah, blah, blah. We can do that about every player on this team because everybody on this team has some deficiencies. Because ain't nobody perfect. You talk about me. Talk about my little fat face that I can't wait. You can do all these things. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So these girls ain't perfect. But I would say this right here. She has some work on the defensive end. Offensively, she cannot be stopped down low. She can't be stopped down low. 4 feet from the basket, it's a bucket. Boom. She's going to block a bunch of shots. Yes. All day, every day. That is Kamilla Cardoso. And she's going to go down the court smiling. That is Kamilla. She's been doing that since she's been a Gamecock. I don't know why. Don't expect some crazy stuff to happen. Don't expect crazy stuff to happen this year. That is Kamilla. You know what I'm saying? So Kamilla, and let's go through the stats again with Kamilla. We just went through Sanaya Fagan. Kamilla right now is averaging 18 points, 11 rebounds. I mean, 4 blocks a game. You know what I'm saying? So shooting 67% from field goal range. She get the basket, she get the ball, she's putting it in the basket 67% of the time. Another thing, she's shooting 70% from the free throw line at a cent chart. That is what we want. So she's not a liability. She is not a liability at the free throw line. She's one of our team's most consistent free throw shooters. You know what I'm saying? So Kamilla is what she is. 18 points, 11 rebounds, 4 block shots a game. I would take every day. And those numbers are going to make her first team SEC. And those numbers continue to increase, going to make her in the running for some All-American type events, which I said earlier on. Okay. Now, we may think that she's supposed to be doing more, but let's also glorify what she's actually doing. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it clear. Let's be real now. Let's be real. Bando, MiLaysia and Joyce is going to be crazy. You are absolutely right. They played together, I think, in middle school. I think they played together in middle school, and they played against each other in AAU and things like that nature. Joyce played ball with AU ball with Raven. She played with FBC. So there is a history with the Gamecocks right now. There's a history. There's some ties that have been going on for a long time with this basketball team and Joyce Edwards and MiLaysia Fulwiley and Raven Johnson. There's been some stuff going on for years. Raven and Cardoso played together at AAU. There's been some stuff that's been going on that matriculated. You better just call FBC, AAU team, a farm school for a farm league for us. Because there are multiple players that come from that AAU team that ends up being a South Carolina Gamecock. That is the truth. That is the truth. For the people who are tuning in who didn't know that, that's what's happening. That is what's happening. Now, right now at the University of South Carolina, right now in the class of 2025, because we're going to start talking more about the class 2025 next week. You know, we're gonna start filtering that in because in my mind, the class 24 class is done. We are done with recruiting. We're done. We're gonna move on to class 2025, and we're gonna start talking about some players that we are in the top 10, top 5, all those cool things. You know what I'm saying? But right now in the top, we don't have a player in the state of South Carolina in the top 100. So our class of 25 going to come from other states. Going to be some other states that we're going to be targeting, but there ain't no problem with South Carolina because we always get top level recruits. So in that class 25 class, this is a foreshadowing. It will be a dominant point guard. Will it be Aaliyah Chavez, who's number 1 ranked recruit? I don't know, but it will be another point guard. Dawn Staley always get a top point guard in every class. So it will be a top level point guard. I'm talking about top level. I'm talking about top 15 in the country. Top 15 in the country will be in that 2025 class. There's a reason why we rock 3 guards, okay? Because Don loved the point guards, and we always had those top-level ball handlers who can handle the ball, who can score the ball, who can do the assists, and also play defense and get those steals. So look for that in the future as well, okay? Secondly, I expect us to get another top wing. Now, I also expect in the transfer portal for a wing to come in. I expect a wing to come in. I think that because we lost out on Kennedy Smith going to Southern California, I think there's a need at the wing position. Bree Hall will be a senior. So we need another 6'1" type wing player to come into the University of South Carolina. I expect that to happen in transfer portal. Now, as far as the 2025 class, I expect us to get a point guard and a post player. It's not, you know what? I expect to get a point guard, and you're going to have Sanaya Fagan, who's a senior. You know, you're going to have Sakima Walker, who I expect to come back. I mean, that COVID year, she'll be a senior as well. And then you're going to have, so I say a point guard and 2 post players coming up for the 2025 class. But we'll dive deep in that next week. We start looking at more players, but just keep your eye on that. Because I just like the foreshadow. I like the foreshadow. Some people ain't even thinking about class 25. Captain Will is. We think about class 25 because, you know, recruiting keeps going. Never stops. Yeah, it's a lot of comments about Fulwiley and coming off the bench and her learning the system and getting better and things of that nature. I tell you this right here, and it sounds crazy when I say this right here. You might look at me a little crazy. You might look a little crazy. The worst that Fulwiley will be now. Let me say that again. The worst that MiLaysia Fulwiley is as a South Carolina Gamecock is right now. The same player who's averaging 15 points a game, multiple assists, multiple steals, dominant in the rebounding, highlight plays every single game she plays in. That's the worst player that we're going to have in MiLaysia Fulwiley. Right now. I don't know what in the world this girl's going to be when she is a junior at the University of South Carolina. MiLaysia Fulwiley, as a junior and senior at the University of South Carolina, will be, the way I'm thinking, will be the poster child for college basketball. You will see her everywhere. You will see her everywhere. You will see the little girl from Kenan High School. Little girl from Kenan High School gonna be the poster child for basketball because she's a highlight waiting to happen. You literally have no idea what the hell she's going to do. You don't know. You have no idea what she's going to do. I don't know. You watching it. The commentators don't know. You don't know what she's going to do. She, when I saw her cradle the ball and go for the layup, I'm like, yo, she's straight up playing on the playground. She is playing on the playground. She's doing playground moves at high-level Division I basketball. And the players don't know how to react. The coaches are befuddled. The fans like, what in the hell? It's just like you don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what MiLaysia going to be. But I tell you this right here. When we look back and say, oh, she's the 13th ranked player in the class of 23, we're going to look so crazy. ESPN going to be looking crazy. ESPN going to be looking crazy. How the hell we put the 13th ranked player, MiLaysia Fulwiley, down that low? Down that low. Because there's no way. No way. If you just started following recruit, you just see her. There's no way there are 12 better players than MiLaysia Fulwiley on this in the country in the freshman class. There's no way. No way. That girl is special. That girl is special from the sticks of Kenan High School and the girl is special. She is special. Ooh, I'm trying to go through some of these comments, y'all. Justin, I love the realness, Cap. Hey, man, that's all I can do. That's all I can do. I can't be buttoned up. I cannot be buttoned up. I can't be. This is for the ones who still watching me. First of all, you need to follow me. Everybody right now who listen to me right now, y'all need to follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. It's Gamecocks Talk. Real simple. Real simple. Gamecocks Talk. Follow me on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Yo, help the Twitter population. I don't know what it's called. Help the Twitter volume goes up. And if you listen to me right now and you ain't subscribed, yo, subscribe to a brother. Subscribe to a brother. Hit that subscribe button. This is what you get. This is what you get. This ain't your regular podcast, y'all. For the ones who've been rocking with me, and we got folks on here been rocking with me since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Been rocking with me since the beginning. My man J-Rock Beats, who made the beat for me last year when I was trying to do football. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is how we do. This is how we do right here. We're going to have fun. We're going to enjoy talking about basketball. We're going to laugh. We're going to talk about life. I'm going to talk about military. I'm going to talk about my wife making chitlins. I'm going to talk about me eating some pig feet tomorrow for Thanksgiving. And if you ain't eating pig feet tomorrow for Thanksgiving, you're wrong. Maybe you need to go to the store and go get some pig feet tomorrow for Thanksgiving. Is tomorrow Thanksgiving? No, tomorrow Wednesday. I'm 2 days early. Tomorrow, go get some pig feet and get it ready for Thursday for Thanksgiving. That's your assignment. If you can't get no pig feet, maybe it's all out. Get some hog maws, get some chitlins. Now you with the chitlins. This is the thing. This is chitlins. You need to cook them. Make sure you clean them. I mean, you clean them. Clean them. Clean them. Clean them up. Clean them up. No dirty chitlins. No dirty chitlins. All be at the ER. You know what I'm saying? So you get some red Kool-Aid and some sweet tea. This is how we do. This is how we do. This is not your regular podcast. We're gonna have fun. And that's what I do. Yeah, if you're not with it, You might need to go to another podcast. It's gonna sit there and talk like how they talk. But that ain't Captain Will. Mike Jink, what's up? What's up? What's up? You try to get Captain Will lit up here tonight, LOL. You know, it takes a lot for me to get lit. You know what I'm saying? So the tolerance is high. But Mike Jink is trying to get me going. So it's all fun. It's all fun. You know what I'm saying? Y'all kicking it with me tonight. 9 o'clock at night on Tuesday night. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Y'all can be anywhere. This is so dope. And so for the cats that I met last night, for the fellas I met at the game last night, I thank you for coming to see me. I thank you for chopping it up. I thank you for giving me dap. You know what I'm saying? And a couple of brothers, when I was out on the floor, you know, talking to some of the players and everything, and my wife was taking pictures and everything. So I'm talking about RT Now 08 and Tyrac 95. So a couple of brothers came up and said, "What's up?" And a brother who came up into the press box, you know, Mega South 5 came and chopped it up with me. I appreciate it. If y'all see me at a game, y'all better call my name. That's bars right there. If y'all see me at a game, you better call my name. I love to talk with you. I would love to talk with you. That's what I do. I'm a talker. So yeah, come on, chat it up. Be here. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. I appreciate you, man. Happy Turkey Day. Happy Turkey Day to everybody. Happy Turkey Day to everybody. I really do. Yeah, everybody. Y'all, if you ain't got family, this is my thing. Tonight, Turkey Day, tell whoever, because everybody in different situations. Everybody's doing different things. Tell three people that you love them. That's it. That's the assignment. Just tell 3 people that you love them. Spread the love. Dawn Staley spread the love. We spread the love. Cam Will spread the love too. Country Notary, you're right. You're right, my sister. Guys, think about it. Fagan won the transfer. She would have been, yeah, she would. She's okay with the role. Dawn said early in the season that everybody's not going to like their roles. You know, but you have to say, that's a coach. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a coach. Everybody's not going to be happy. Everybody be happy. Dawn Staley said that everybody's not going to like their roles, but they have to accept it. That is basketball. Those are sports. Ladies and gentlemen, that is life. Everybody's not going to be happy. You know what I'm saying? So Shania knew going in that they are deep at the post position. How about this right here? Shania likes to be a winner. We are a winning team. She likes being around the girls. She likes the family. She likes being at the University of South Carolina. Everybody's not going to transfer out because of playing time. That is not the family that we have at South Carolina. Some of these other teams don't have that dynamic. Some of these other teams don't even know how to keep their players on the team. Some of these other teams don't even know how to talk in front of the media. You know what I'm saying? There's some other teams that's talking a lot of craziness going on. You know, not the University of South Carolina. We don't never have no mess, ever. We never have any mess with this basketball team. That's because the leadership starts at the top. So if your leader acting the fool, saying some crazy stuff, what are the players going to do? So you know how they acting the fool with South Carolina, because Dawn Staley don't allow that. Ain't no craziness. Ain't no mess that's going on in this team ever. This is all some other teams. You know what I'm saying? They got their own little dramas. You know, not our team. But we'll see that team in January. We'll see that team in January. January to the 5th. We'll see that team. We will. James Jones, Cam Will, your prophecy. Prophecy is coming to pass. Hollywood will lead the SEC in assists. Yes, she is going to lead the SEC in assists. She is. And she only had 6 last night, which sounds crazy. Only had 6 assists. She's still averaging, I want to say, 8, 9 assists a game. You know, I expect those numbers to skyrocket against Mississippi Valley State. She is balling. You better give Raven Johnson her flowers. Right now, she's averaging almost a triple-double. A double-double right now in points and assists. That's what Raven is doing right now through 4 games. Give her flowers and playing good defense and getting a whole bunch of steals. Okay? Give her flowers. SEC, you better give her flowers. If you don't, I will. My fans we'll do our own award. We'll do the Captain Will Award. Matter of fact, that's a good idea. We need to do it at the end of the season. We do the Captain Will Awards. Yeah. Y'all, yeah, come with some designs. We've got any designers that's on the chat right now. Hit me up. We're gonna do designers for some type of award, postseason awards for these girls. Because everybody like to recognize. I go to the store and get some little trophies and plaques and all that stuff. Captain Will. I don't know what they'll do with them. But I give them out. I sure will. I will give them out. Captain, good question. Captain, are we recruiting the wings? The last wing we were recruiting was Kennedy Smith. Kennedy Smith signed with the University of Southern California. She was 6th ranked recruit. She didn't. South Carolina was in the top 3, but she chose Southern Cal. She was. And then we could talk about Jordan Lee. Jordan Lee was another really good wing. She went to Texas. So we were recruiting top. See, if we're gonna get a top wing, if we're gonna get a wing player, it's gonna be a top player. Okay, we're not gonna dip down at the lower end of ESPN rankings and get just to fill a gap, because we can get such player in the transfer portal. So we will get some type of wing player in the transfer portal. I mentioned that before. We're gonna get a wing player in the transfer portal. She's gonna probably be 6'1", 6'2", and gonna be able to shoot the ball and play defense. So whoever comes in will be able to play defense. Okay, that is South Carolina basketball. All right, so that's gonna go down. So to answer your question, yes, we are recruiting wings, and you will see a wing in the transfer portal. I believe that. I believe it. Oh, yeah. Fulwiley, her time is coming. I love the comments, y'all. I love the comments. So many comments. It's amazing. Excuse me. Tiana, Saxon didn't play offense, but she still started the last 3 years. Fagan has earned her time. What Saxon did for South Carolina, she did well. Okay? Saxon was a dog on defense. She was a leader, and she got drafted in W. And right now she's balling overseas. I can't say nothing negative about Victoria Saxton. Nothing. Consummate professional, consummate player at the University of South Carolina. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. John, let me see this name. Frank Wright. Ja is going to give HBL hell when we play him. Yo, Ja is the type person. You give her like 10 minutes. Give her like 12 minutes. Give Ja 12 minutes and just guard the ball. She's gonna be all over. She will give whoever the ball hell is. She's gonna give him. She's a problem. She is a straight problem on defense. And then she got size. She's like 6'1". But she's faster than a lot of the point guards and 2 guards who handle the ball. So you can say, okay, tonight, Ja, you sick him. You sick him. And if it's HBL, oh my God. Yeah. I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, I really like Sanaya Ja. I really do. Prince George, not sure about Joyce coming off the bench. This girl is one of the best 5 players competing in the best players in the world. 19 others. Joyce Edwards has crazy talent. And what you said is true. She made the all-star team for 19 and under. She has unbelievable talent. And here's the thing. Here's another thing. I forgot to even say this right here. I'm gonna be doing an interview with Joyce Edwards. We already been chatting it up. I'm gonna be doing an interview with Joyce Edwards in the next week or 2. I'm gonna be doing an interview with Adele Tack in the next week or 2. So we're gonna have some interviews coming, and we're gonna talk about Joyce. And I'm gonna want y'all to send in some questions, some really good questions, some professional questions that I can ask Joyce Edwards and Adele Tack. I'm gonna ask you send me some professional questions, and I'll do the silly ones. But there's some professional questions, and we'll talk about it. But projecting what Joyce is going to be in the rotation, what she gets into South Carolina, I don't know. Will she come in and say, I'm going to be a starter? I don't know. We have to see. At the end of the day, I trust Coach Staley and her growth, because this is the thing. Everybody on this team are highly ranked, okay? Everybody on this team, a lot of these players has played for USA basketball. Chloe got 2 gold medals. You know what I'm saying? So Raven got one. Sanaya Fagan was of Team USA. You got a lot of players who played, and so Joyce has that cachet of being on that team and won the gold medal, and she's number 2 ranked recruit. She's a hometown girl. All these different things, but just like anything else, everything will be decided on the court. Everything will be decided on the court, and I just can't wait to see it, because what I want to see is Joyce running the floor, getting the pass to Raven Johnson, and she finishing, because she's ultra athletic. Ultra athletic, uber athletic. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to see. Finish the break. I can't wait to see that. It's just going to be special. I just can't wait. Look at Country Notary speaking those facts. Folks need to understand, you don't need 5 number 1s on the court. Teams need balance and role players to be successful. Look at you. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Cheers, girl. Yeah. Justin, let's start a question. Hashtag question that Dawn for Cap. Yes, start it. And whenever I get the opportunity to ask a question and the mic comes in my hand, I hope it's for this Mississippi Valley State game. They're trying to box me out. They're not trying to get me to ask a question. Because I don't believe, you know what? I think that's what it is. Because you got the real media in there. I think I'm gonna say something crazy. They really do. I think I'm gonna say something crazy. Like I'm gonna say something like I'm gonna catch her off guard or something. First of all, I've been rocking with Dawn Staley since 1992. So when Dawn Staley walks into the room, I get nervous. So that's the first thing. Ain't that many people out here to make me nervous. But Dawn Staley make me nervous. It's Dawn Staley, Denzel Washington, Michael Jordan, Tony Braxton, my wife. She's still walking out, make me nervous. Who else? That might be it. Halle Berry. That's it. Who made me nervous? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else. Made me nervous. Nobody. Dawn Staley one of them people. So I would never, ever disrespect no Dawn Staley. Ever in my life. Yeah. So that's my girl. For you talking about 92. You talking about 31 years. So when I was a teenager, I was junior high school. I think they're a little nervous of what I might say. Yeah. I love the comments. I thought that Ashlyn White was going to get dunked last night. I really did. I thought she was going to get a break and going to get a dunk. I hope she do it on Friday. I'm with you. I hope she gets a dunk on Friday. Yeah. Robert, you're right. Chloe and Watkins passed tonight on the depth chart. You're right. That's, that happened. That's what happened, Yeah, you're right. All the stuff about Sanaya transfer. Sanaya ain't going nowhere. Sanaya wants to be a Gamecock. She ain't going nowhere, and she's playing well. You got to post some of the media. Get your question in. I know I got to do that. I got to jump in. And say, hey, man, I got to jump in and go with it. They cancel me out. Hey, I might do this talk without the mic. That'll be rude. I'll probably get kicked out. They'll be like, Cam Williams, you have been revoked. Your media pass has been revoked. We will not be seeing you any longer. Oh, God. I know y'all would die laughing when I do answer that question. Y'all will pass out. Oh, man. Hey, man. That if I can't talk regular and say stuff to Coach Staley or some of the girls about stuff that y'all actually want, because it's easy to say, oh, well, Don, they had a tough game tonight. What do you think needs to happen in adjustments? How are we doing with the injury situation? I ain't saying none of that. Y'all say all that. I ain't saying no mess like that. I'm like, Don, like, girl, how you feel when you was doing the Martin show and y'all was filming? Yeah, how was Martin behind the stage? You know what I'm saying? How was all that? I do something like that. That's what I do. Mm-hmm. Nolan, I appreciate you. I really do. X Charles, good question. Can Raven throw that over the top pass to Sakima like she does Kamilla? Yes, I think she can. She can fit. I mean, because she got long arms and can jump too, and 6'5". I think she can. I think it's more so just getting comfortable with Sakima on the floor. She's very comfortable, Kamilla, because she's been playing with her for a long time at college and in AAU. So she knows exactly She literally knows the spots that Kamilla wants to get the ball. Can our other players, aside from Bree and Pow and include the bigs, throw a good post entry pass to Kamilla? Ashlyn Watkins can. Watkins can throw a good post pass. When she on the high post and throw it into the low post, she can throw a good pass. Chloe can. She can deliver as well. But also I like Kamilla throwing it into Watkins or Chloe too, because she's demanding so much attention at the high post, and she throws a nice pass. Yeah, two really good questions. Thank you, bro. 12 points, 9 rebounds against this team, but I didn't hear y'all complain. Tell them. Okay. Yeah, Cardoso's balling, man. Balling. There's no Joe Garrett. Thanks, guys. We'll love the tone down report and sounding good and make it. And I'm sure everyone will love you just talking real. You're right. You're so passionate. That's why I follow you. That's what I try, man. That's what I try. I try to give you the facts. I try to give you the information. I try to give you the comedy. I try to give it all. You know what I'm saying? So just keeping it real. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Going through more of these, some of these questions. Mr. G, thank you. Joe Garrity, Chloe will keep improving. She already has the hustle. She will continue to improve. She will continue to get stronger. She will continue to be a college player and grow into a player. Chloe was ranked 17th in the country in the class of 23. Let's not forget that. Chloe was a 5-star recruit, would have been a McDonald's All-American. All these different accolades that these players have. Chloe is a baller, and she's still in a quote-unquote freshman year. You know what I'm saying? So she is going. This is a canvas that's waiting to be painted, and she's getting better, and she loves playing with her teammates. And don't forget the relationship that Chloe and Joyce have. Chloe had some doing of getting Joyce to sign the University of South Carolina. So that means she was a good recruiter as well. So Chloe is doing the damn thing. She is doing it. No, our 3 sophomores are outstanding. That is a true statement. And it's tough with this basketball team. Because we as fans, we want to see our players getting X amount of minutes. We want to see that. And with South Carolina, everybody's going to play. Because most games, I would say 95% of the games, everybody's going to play. We only got 11 players on the roster. Last night, we had 9 players. 9 players on the roster. So everybody's going to play. What happens is we might want X player to play X minutes. And we're not happy. But in actuality, when you have a stacked roster that we have with so much talent on this basketball team, I mean, the pecking order is tough. It's tough to get minutes. It's tough. It's really tough to get minutes. And not just, I'm talking about minutes that actually matter. You know what I'm saying? So when you have, the 9 players who played last night, Chloe 5-star, Kamilla 5-star, MiLaysia 5-star, Bree 5-star, Raven 5-star, Watkins, Fagan, all those players, 7 of those players are 5-star recruits. Okay? Sanaya John, Sakima Walker, and 4-star recruits. So much talent in this basketball team that we're kind of spoiled, and we think that this player should be playing over this player, or this player should be getting more minutes, and this, that, and that. We nitpick a little bit because of we project or we forecast like, yo, this player's been in the system for this long, she should be starting. But in actuality, this stuff was decided during the summer workouts, preseason camp, things were decided, So, and I'm sure at practice, competition is still going on. You know what I mean? So what is going on at practice pretty much is what you're seeing out on the floor. Because I'm sure that Dawn Staley will not start you or will not give you multiple minutes if you didn't prove it that you can be trusted on the court. That's all I'm saying. Bando Cap, we currently have the number 2 recruiting class for 2024. That is true. With last year, number 2 ranked recruiting class with the number 6 recruiting class with number 1. Yeah. You just started stacking classes on top of classes. Yo, it's pretty much like this right here. We have talent on top of talent on top of talent. And when you continue to stack top level recruiting classes, you don't need a transfer portal. You do not need a transfer portal. You got some teams that use a transfer portal to fill the bulk of their roster. You know what I'm saying? We don't need that. You got players to come in as a freshman, work the system, sophomore, junior, work their way up the ladder, wait their turn, wait their turn. There's some old school football turns, Alabama, where you just wait your turn because you got some great players ahead of you. Then you get in your junior, senior year, and you ball out. That is South Carolina right now. It's not every team. But it is South Carolina. When you continue to stack classes on stack classes, you know when you are going to the University of South Carolina that you might have to wait. And some players, that's a bad word. That is a bad word. You're going to have to wait. Because that junior ahead of you is also a 5-star recruit, top 15 in the country too, who know this system inside and out. So you might have to wait. Some of these players ain't down with that. I want instant gratification right now as a freshman. You know what I'm saying? But when you have every single year top level recruits coming in, that is why we have so many McDonald's All-Americans. They bought into what Dawn Staley is preaching. They bought into what the coaching staff are saying. They understand that this system, this legacy, this culture at the University of South Carolina is different. And you got to fit in. So, some players who choose other schools sometimes are like, okay, maybe that player is not bought into what South Carolina is preaching. That player ain't right for the University of South Carolina. That player might be right for this other school, but not for the University of South Carolina. And it's fine. It is fine. They're lost. You want to play in front of 8,000 fans instead of 17,000 fans? That's on you. That is on you. Nolan, did anyone get a chance to see Chloe at high school? The combination of skill and ability to grind. Chloe was, much like every player on this roster, was the truth in high school. She was the truth. She was really good in high school. Hence why she was the 17th ranked player in the 2023 class. Hence why she graduated early and showed up early. Because she realized that she could be that chick. That's what she realized. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have the ultimate confidence in yourself in order to do that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she was good. She was good in high school. Maybe I do, remind folks of putting the video up, how good she was. Jonathan McQueen, Strong can still commit to South Carolina. That is true. How would that be a good problem? My wife wanted to get her question in, please. Question in. Here we go. All right, Sarah Strong. Sarah Strong, quote unquote, the number 2 ranked player in the country, is uncommitted. She did not commit during the early signing period. She did not commit, which was surprising for me because I thought she was going to commit to UConn. I really did. I thought she was going to commit to UConn during the early sign period, but she did not. Much like Jelani Cameron, she did not commit. So you got the number 1 ranked player in the country according to ESPN. You got the number 3 ranked player in the country according to ESPN, Jelani Cameron. Neither one of those players committed during that early signing period of November the 8th through November 15th. You know what I'm saying? So the season, their high school season has started, and there's a huge game December the 27th. Grace Christian school that Sarah Strong goes to, and Joyce Edwards Camden High School. They're gonna be playing against each other. Must see TV. It should be on TV. It need to be on ESPN. You got the number 1 ranked recruit against the number 2 ranked recruit. If it ain't on TV, it's a problem. But back to Sarah Strong. Sarah Strong has listed South Carolina her top 5. She's in the top 5. So when she did not commit to UConn, the meter for South Carolina actually moved up some with me. Moved up some. It really did. Because Sarah Strong is a dominant player. She's number 1 ranked for a reason. About 6'1", 6'2". Can shoot the 3. Got good size. Really good player. Really good low post moves, all this stuff. I saw Sarah Strong Unarmed Elite during the summer. I saw Joyce Edwards Unarmed Elite. I saw both of those players go head up, and I saw their battles. She's a really good player, y'all. She's a really good player. Here's the thing. Let me take a sip on this right here. If Sarah Strong was to commit to the University of South Carolina Gamecock women's basketball program, somebody's going to transfer. And I'll leave it at that. Somebody's going to transfer. Okay? We'll keep it real. James Jones. That's a good question. Please ask Coach Dawn if she has a sidecar for her acting debut on March. That is a good question. I will keep that in the mind. I will keep that. Sean Hill, man, I'm a GM in the WNBA and need a point guard. I'm drafting Reagan. I'm talking a pure point guard. If you want a pure point guard who runs the offense, runs the team, get the ball in the right place, you talking about Raven Johnson. That's what you're talking about. Who also delivers on the defensive end. Who got good size. And who can deliver the ball when you want it to be delivered. That is Raven Johnson. And she is making money this year, y'all. She is making money this year. Her stock is rising. If you want to buy some stock, you buy some stock in Raven Johnson right now. Hollywood, you buy some stock in Raven Johnson. And because she's a redshirt sophomore. She has to come back next year. Redshirt junior. Then there's those decisions of talking about going to the W. Because you only got to be 4 years removed from high school. But this next year, we ain't talking about it. We all none of that. Appreciate you, Rod. Appreciate you. Had to speak with me. No, appreciate you for sure. I thank you. Hey, Tyrant. Yep. Y'all good, man. Y'all, I appreciate you coming up talking to me and stuff. Good people. Yeah, y'all really nice to my wife and everything. Really nice. Appreciate you, brother. Tayana, the freshly left national titles on the tables. I don't care what anybody says. Well, they took the 2020 from us. Let's say that. They took the 2020, that was a COVID year. They took that from us. We won the title that year. So that's a championship that we should have had. So we should have been 17, 20, and 22 for sure. Last year, we should have won the title, had a bad shooting night, worst game or whatever. It happens. It happens. That was a talented group, though. Talented group. Janet Jackson. Oh, Janet Jackson makes you nervous? I already told you mine. Yeah, the freshmen needed a 3-point shooter. If Tina Papa was on the team, they would have easily won the championship. Easily won the championship. Yep, what's done is done. Freshmen are gone. They are living their life. They're in the W. They're overseas playing. They're doing their life. They are doing their life. Joe Garrity, Cap will Chloe start taking that shot from the top of the key when it's there once she gets a little more time? You know what? I hope she does, because Chloe can hit that shot. She can hit that mid-range jumper, much like Kamilla can hit that mid-range jumper. She can hit it. I think she got to get more confident in taking that shot. But Chloe is literally, the sky is the limit for Chloe, for this basketball team. Chloe, as a senior, is going to be a dominant player in the SEC. Book it. Chloe, and I'm talking about Chloe Kitts, will be a dominant player in the SEC when she's a senior. She is trending towards that already. She's going to get faster. She's going to get stronger. She's got to work. She got to play. Ronnie McKnight, absolutely. Kamilla can face up and take the elbow at the top of the key. She can hit that shot. She hit it last night. She missed another one, but she hit it last night. And in the press conference, Dawn said they're trying to get her to take that shot more often. Yeah, everything. Ronnie McKnight, good comment. I think her confidence will continue to grow during this year. Bigs like Cameron Brink at Stanford also can benefit by developing a face-up game. You are absolutely right. Good comment. You need to comment more. I like that comment. Good job, man. Amy KK, hello from New Jersey. New Jersey, okay. Cam Will, we watch you every day. Thank you so much for watching my crazy face every day. We love Bree Hall, arguably the best defender on the court. I would agree with you. Between her and Watkins. But Bree Hall is our best perimeter defender, for sure. It seems like she still has to establish her identity. Thoughts? I think you are absolutely right. She still has to. I think she's letting the game come to her, and I think she's trying to fill her role. I think she's trying to fill her role. I think she's trying to find her role on this basketball team. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time she started. We played 4 games. We're going to play 40, okay? This is the first time she started at the University of South Carolina. Bree Hall is a really good player. She just has to find her way on this basketball team, okay? Some players are more assertive. Some players are more aggressive. Bree Hall gets in where she fits in. And with her being the type of player that she is, she can hit the jumper. She can defend. She gives that leadership. She's a leader in the locker room. She's a leader off the court. That's what we need in South Carolina, y'all. That's what we need in South Carolina. Give Bree time. By the time we get the conference play, Bree Hall will be a serious factor on this basketball team. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Grace by God. What's up, Calwood? How you doing? Grace by God. How you doing? Yeah. Get more consistency with the jumper. Great player all around. Just want to see much of her. Yeah, Joe Gary, you are right. You are right. Just a little bit more consistency, a little bit more time. It's like I said, it's only the 4th game this season. It's going to work out. It really is going to work out. Joe Garrity, go Army, B Navy. Oh, we got a Westport. Oh, what's up? Class 85. My last assignment in the United States Army was at West Point. My last 2 years in the Army, I was at West Point. It was cold, but it was awesome. Great assignment. Not too far from New York City. So my wife and I would go see Broadway shows like during the week. It was like 40 minutes. It was really, really awesome. Here's a fun fact. When I was stationed up at West Point, I proposed to my wife in New York City. Surprise, big surprise. I was planning for months. I was nervous. And she would say no. Oh my God. I was just lost my mind. But proposed to her in Conrad Hotel, real dope, real awesome. I talked to my man, the concierge, whoever it was, Mater D. What is it? Mater D concierge? I don't know who it was. And we've been planning for about a month. Like, he had the whole joint just sectioned off for me, and everything was just amazing. But New York City, it was West Point was a great assignment for me, and it taught me a lot. And I think it helped me mature and start my adult. I can't say my adult life. My after Army life. It's some of the lessons I learned at West Point was really good, and personally and professionally. So shout out to you. Go Army, be Navy. Yep. The toned down version of Captain Will. This is a toned down version, baby. Yeah, give me some more, baby. I try. I try to change it up. So thank you. I appreciate y'all liking it. Appreciate y'all liking it, liking the stats. And I was talking to Tahina Pow's uncle. Tahina Pow's uncle, Neil, great dude. And basically, what I'm saying? It's like, man, well, I love how you do the stats and all that stuff. I try to give you all the information, man. I try to give you the information. I try to break it down. I got time. I break it down and stuff. Yeah, Prince George, you're right. Don says Kamilla has that midi. She just won't take it. You're right. She said it. She said it during the press conference. She said it. She if she would take that mid-range shot, because she can hit it. if she can hit the free throws at a decent clip, she can hit the mid-range jumper. She can hit the mid-range jumper. And I want her. What's up, Justin? What's up, Big Goose? Yeah, Big Goose. Yeah. Hey, I want her to take that jumper. I want her to take. Justin is a great dude. Great dude, man. Yeah. Take that jumper. Take that jumper. Spread, space the floor. You can do it. Those are the times where you, teams like San Diego State. What's the name? South Dakota State, Mississippi Valley State. Those states, those teams like that. Those are the times where you work on things that you might not necessarily feel comfortable doing against a North Carolina, against a Utah, against those players of that nature, Tennessee's that thing, but continue to rock with that. I want to see it. I want to see it. Cameron Brink is good. James Whitmore. Cameron Brink is good. She is good. She is legit. We saw them go head up. We saw them go head up this summer. So it's work. It's work. James Whitmore. South Carolina. Yeah. Strong. I'm trying to figure out a way to say this. James Whitmore said, Mr. G, I agree. South Carolina plays fast now, strong with it. Last year's team play. Last year's team pace, I want to say, was like 117, ranked 17th. This year's team is like 11th, 12th in pace. We play very fast. We have a very, very athletic team. We have a very in shape team. And a lot of teams can't keep the pace. Now, as far as Sarah Strong is a straight up baller, sensational player. And if she was to choose us, I still think she's going to choose UConn. I am sure that LSU is trying to throw a bag at her, going to try to throw a bag at everybody, but nobody ain't catching. Because if you saw the ESPN rankings, LSU is nowhere to be found because they ain't really got nobody in this whole recruiting class. They got this. I think they got the number one player in LSU in Louisiana, who's around 80th ranked or whatever. But they missed out on several players that they were targeting, including our own Joyce Evans. So they are hoping that they can swing Jelani Cambridge, who I think she's going to Baylor or Ohio State, one of those teams. They're hoping that they can swing Sarah Strong, McKinley Randolph, because right now the cupboard is bare for the LSU Tigers. And if they aren't able to get a top-level type recruit, because there are only six remaining uncommitted players in the top 100. 6 out of 100. Everybody else, 94 of them is already committed. 94% is done. LSU ain't got none of them. Or they got one. But they are missing out on several players where they swung hard and they missed. You had the recruiting guru from LSU making all these trips to Camden, flying in, talking mess, going to volleyball games, tweeting this, tweeting that, Instagramming this, Instagramming that, all this stuff. And still didn't seal the deal. Then all this stuff with Sarah Strong. Had Sarah Strong and Kate Koval on the same official visit and didn't get either one of them. Neither one. You know what I'm saying? So LSU, all that glitz ain't, all that shines ain't gold. That ain't the term. All that glitz ain't glamour. Whatever the term I'm trying to say, it ain't it. Just because you are winning the Instagram war, Instagram famous, whatever the case may be, these girls see the turmoil. All this, this is the thing, right? With LSU, you really think, there you go, Sean, here, all that glitters ain't gold. Thank you. All that glitters ain't gold. LSU and the drama that's going down, you really think any of the top level recruits want that drama? You think their mom and daddy want to send their child to this mess right here? You think Kim Mulkey doing all these crazy interviews that they entrust their child going to Baton Rouge with all this mess? No. Most of y'all on here is either my age, older, somewhere around here, middle age, crippled and crazy. All of us All of us on here are watching, got some kids and grandkids. There ain't no way we're sending our kids no LSU right now. When we got options to go in other places, South Carolina, Texas A&M, Georgia. I mean, it's a lot of great teams, great coaches out there. Maryland, teams that's respected. I mean, send my child no LSU. Oh, it's too much drama. It's too much Twitter stuff. It's too much stuff that's going on with them. Nah, I would not do it. You got Michaela Williams who's balling right now, who's taking shots from Haley Van Lith. You got Michaela Williams who's taking shots from Anissa Morrow. You got Angel Reese on the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you're doing all that. You're doing the most. You are doing the most. And I try not to stay. I try to stay out of the drama with LSU. I really do, because I get sent a lot of stuff. I get sent a lot of stuff about LSU. I don't talk about it much. But I tell you this right here. There's a lot of drama with that program. And for us as South Carolina fans, that's fine. That's fine. Because the main thing is the main thing, right? And the main thing is not basketball with that team. Apparently, it ain't education. It ain't, I mean, if that rumor is true that it was promising, Joyce, whatever, I'm like, what? Come on, man. Yeah, that stuff. They got drama. Joe Gary. So you saying a name there, brother? You saying a name right there. So some of these fans might not know. Somebody fans might not know about no Pistol Pete. Some of these fans may not know about no Pistol Pete Maravich. That dude, that brother was the truth. Ball on the string. He was, man, that's a good analogy. That's a good, y'all, for the young folks who are here watching right now, Google Pistol Pete. You talking about old school. Old school. Baller. Handle off the chain. And watching MiLaysia with the ball in the hands, it's on the string. It's like a yo-yo. It's like, how is she doing that? It is unbelievable. Her handles. MiLaysia Fulwiley, and they watch every team in the country. MiLaysia Fulwiley got the best handle in the country. MiLaysia Fulwiley has the best handles in the country. MiLaysia Fulwiley got Kyrie Irving handles. She has Kyrie Irving handles. It's unbelievable. The ball is on the string all the time, every time. That girl is special, y'all. Justin, I've been saying this a lot. Being Samoan, I follow a lot of Samoan athletes. Tahina coming to South Carolina will open a lot of these West Coast hoopers to come out to the Southeast, like Tua did at Bama. Oh, you saying a statement there, brother. You are saying a statement there. And that family, y'all family, Tahina family, that family is straight up talented. Softball, pros, D1, and club, y'all got it all. It's everywhere. If that sets a precedence, of getting top level recruits on the West Coast to come over to South Carolina, thank you, Tahina Pow Pow. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my God. Are you speaking this into existence? Justin, are you speaking this to existence? Do I need to Google? I gotta Google her. Katie Fisso will be a Gamecock in a couple years when she realizes Oregon can't prep her for the W. I gotta look her up. Matter of fact, let's do this right now. We're on live TV. Are we on live TV? We're on live TV. Katie Fisso. Well, obviously, her and Tina played together. Okay. So she just committed. Katie Fisso committed to Oregon for the 2024 class. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. High school senior, just committed on Monday. Averaged 22 points a game as a junior, ranked 34th in the class. I remember her. All her offers, main offers, were on the West Coast. If we get that, that's a Samoan connection, boy. Cheers. That's what I love, man. We are stretching out. We are stretching out all over. All over. Yeah. Man. I gotta look more at it. I gotta check a film. You know, we're gonna keep an eye. We're gonna keep an eye on her. Maybe we should change the commitment. Maybe we should change the commitment to South Carolina. Bobby Walker, what's good? What's good? Camden in the house. Hey man, I will be making a trip to Camden soon. I gotta see my girl. I gotta see my girl play. So I'll be there for sure. What's up, my guy? Mr. J, what's good, man? Why you late? Mr. J? You always up in here. Yeah, she was missed. A very valuable piece. She was. Yeah, this is the thing, that Tahina is a part of our culture so quickly. Going, when we have the fourth game, we say, "Oh man, we missed Tahina Pop Out. We missed a smile. We missed her." I love when she hits a three and she's going on the court. I like a little swag. I like Tina's little swag. She got a little swag on her. I like a little swag. It's really smooth. Like she's a talented player. Dr. Knows, do you think South Carolina can win a title this year? Yes, I believe South Carolina can win a title this year. I think if South Carolina is healthy and playing the way that we played the first three games, which sounds crazy because we're so early in the season, we can win the title. We're so talented from top to bottom with 9 5-star recruits and 2 4-star recruits. We're so talented. So it's just a matter of health. And I think that teams like Iowa, UConn, who has good guard play, will have problems guarding our guards. You know what I'm saying? Because not those teams like that don't guard the ball well. They don't guard the ball well. Also, they're small. You know, so now teams like UCLA and Stanford got more size. You know, they're not as good at overall in the guard realm. I think we are the most complete team in the country. Now, we're one of the younger teams in the country in terms of experience, but I think that overall, we are so freaking talented. And I think that we are if not the most talented, we are the top 2 or 3 as far as talent across the board. We're just special. We are a special basketball team. I think this team is going to make a lot of headway throughout the season. Right now we're number 1. So just keep it going. We had an off-shoot night last night. That ain't happening Friday. Trust me, Friday afternoon, even after the Thanksgiving, even after the stuffing and the hog maws and chitlins and fried chicken and sweet potato pie, pecan pie, macaroni and cheese, even after all that stuff and the leftovers, the girls will be fine. When we come up. Matter of fact, I got a question. Is it stuffing or is it dressing? Y'all let me know. Is it stuffing or is it dressing? I saw that on Twitter. Stuffing or dressing? For me, it's stuffing. Ain't no dressing. It's stuffing. Y'all let me know. And also, what's your favorite dessert? Mine is pecan pie. Put a little pecan pie, do a little ice cream, a little vanilla ice cream on top. Put it in the microwave about 8 seconds. That's all you need, about 8 seconds. Let it melt a little bit over the pecan pie. Oh, man. You got a little taste of heaven right there. I'm going to eat something tomorrow, and I'm going to take a nap. You know, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to take a nap because Washington's playing Dallas tomorrow at 4:30. 4:30. And you follow Captain Will. I'm a Washington Commanders fan. So I'll make sure I take a nap during that game because I know we're going to get ran. And I don't want to hear my brother mouth. So I'm going to take a nap during that time, and I'll wake up and I'll watch the other game. I don't want to watch us lose by 40. I don't want to see that on Thanksgiving Day. That's not fair. So I'm going to get my first plate early during the Detroit game, and then take a nap, and then get my second plate after the Washington game. I'll probably wake up by third quarter. We're probably down by 3 touchdowns, and I continue on. So dressing. No, it's stuffing. No. Christmas Joe mocha latte dressing. Christmas Joe's dressing. I'm stuffing. I don't care. And I don't like turkey. My wife got a turkey. I don't like no turkey, but she got fried chicken though. She got fried chicken. Thank you, Eric. It's stuffing. It is stuffing. That's what we rock with. Stuffing. Stuffing. All day. Am I dressing? Go by definition, cooked outside of turkey versus one baked in the turkey. Yeah, I don't like the definition. I don't like that definition. I just don't. And you know what? Fried turkey. You know, I do like fried turkey, but I ain't making no fried turkey. That's dangerous, man. I go buy one at Bojangles. I ain't making no fried turkey. I would straight up set myself on fire. Y'all would see me on the news. Set myself on fire. I would be a YouTube sensation, a TikTok king, because I would. It would be crazy. I know I would set myself on fire. Bobby Walker, we'll be in Columbia Friday night for Bulldogs versus BC game. Okay. I mean, you know, it's a pleasure. It's a joy. So, Brooklyn Case. Yeah, okay. Brooklyn Case. So they play Bobby Walker. What time are they playing? Are they playing at 6? Let me say, yeah. Let me know if they're playing at 6. Because I'm going to the Gamecocks game at 1. So we might swing through that. I might swing through that. You never know. But tomorrow, my son flying in from Jersey, and we're gonna chop it up. Gonna have some fun, and flying in from Jersey, senior year in college, doing his thing, feeling himself, all these things. You know how college kids are, feeling themselves. So, but he's doing well in track, doing his thing in track, doing well academically. Matter of fact, we flying up there in a couple weeks. Flying up there a couple weeks against some type of academic award. So he's killing the game, doing his thing. We're very proud of him. So, yeah. So we're gonna have a good time tomorrow. Possibly go to a Hornets game. Who knows? We'll see. But ladies and gentlemen, we've been rocking for almost 2 hours, and everything has been amazing. And I'm gonna tell you the rest of the week. So today is Tuesday, November 21st. We got Thanksgiving, November 23rd, I guess. So no show tomorrow. I'm gonna drop a pre-show on Thursday at 5 o'clock, previewing the Mississippi Valley State game, and then on Friday, I'm gonna do, since the game is at 1 o'clock, I would be doing a post-game show sometime after the game is over. And I want everyone to enjoy their Thanksgiving. Make sure you enjoy your Thanksgiving. Tell 3 people you love them. And I want to thank everyone for helping this platform of Captain Will continue to grow and continue to spread the gospel of Gamecocks. I really do appreciate it. It doesn't go unnoticed. You see me at a game, come chop it up with me. I really do appreciate it. You are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. Y'all enjoy y'all Thanksgiving.